Hello there, welcome back to episode 50. Oh my, episode 50, half century. We've hit the half century. I'm going to raise my bat. I'm raising, you can't see me do it, can you? Right then, into the Swindon lot. I asked a few episodes ago, do you want double episodes? Do you want longer episodes? People were like, yeah, give us a longer episode. So today, folks, you're getting a longer episode, but a longer episode with a little bit of meaning behind it. Let's take a look at the Premier League table to tell the whole story. So if we take a look at this, we can see that Liverpool are our next opponents, and they are a point or so away, a win away from becoming champions for the third successive season. I never thought I would be the man to try and stop this from happening, but I guess I am going to be that guy. And obviously we've got our own agenda. If Manchester United slip up at any point and we win both our games against Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur, then we could potentially find ourselves in that fourth place spot, depending on whether Manchester United lose, which ain't too likely considering that they've got Watford at home next match. Ugh. It all falls down. But it looks like, to me, if I'm definitely looking at it now, so as we don't lose our next two games quite heavily, we're probably going to finish in fifth, which is no disgrace, really. I'm quite pleased with that. So I guess we're going to march our way forward into the games. The first one, as I mentioned, is against Liverpool. Now, Casca is still out injured, which is heartbreaking. Maloka's also injured. Onjenda's injured. So a Sturridge, Pixie front two, with Goetze in behind, Fekir, Diallo, Wellington, and a lovely back four that we're all recognising at this point. Kusinik also playing at the back. I hope you're enjoying the fact we're doing lots of episodes of the Swindon lot this week. If you're enjoying this episode so far, I know it's only just begun, but feel free to leave a like. So continuing on. Liverpool is the Saturday game, then obviously a week later we play Tottenham. But I'm going to record right through. We're going to have a chat about stuff. Because as you say, you like the longer episode. And I don't mind doing a longer, now and again. I'm not averse to doing a longer episode. It's going to be interesting to see how we change this system next year. I guess we'll talk about it. Because we've played narrow kind of throughout the Swindon lot. The Swindon lot formation is the narrow diamond with an advanced playmaker or a shadow striker, as you know. But I feel like it's getting to the point within the save that we're going to have to change it up. We're going to have to become a little bit more powerful going forward. I may bring in like a world-class left winger, world-class right winger. Keep Goetze in there. Maybe put Pixie or Casca up front. Sturridge will likely leave. There's going to be a lot of changes next year. The only thing I know for sure is that these four in fact, or these five, we can add the five in there, are going to remain. They're going absolutely nowhere. They are pivotal to how we play. They are the cornerstone of Swindon. They're all going to become club legends, hopefully. Contreras is like my baby. I can't get enough of him. So let's get into it then. Our front two have got 31 goals between them this year, so hopefully they can do it again. Liverpool are a win away from becoming Premier League champions, and it's up to me and the Swindon lot to stop them. It's quite nice to see that Liverpool, despite we're quite a few years in now, have still got Balotelli, Coutinho, Sterling, Henderson, Lorient, Sacco, Moreno, Mignolet. Like, it's not a very disjointed team, which is surprising because I don't know. As a Liverpool fan, obviously, I kind of look out for Liverpool quite often. And they usually, generally, so I'm going to go attacking, I think. They usually have a lot of changes. Like, their team just changes loads because of their sort of lack of success. But because they've been doing so well, they won a title early on in this career. They've stuck around. Now it's up to us to stop them. We're at home, so I give ourselves a slim chance of something happening, maybe. But if they start well, we could be in a spot of bother. Spot of Mario Balotelli bother. I'm going to change it early. I don't know. I don't really know. It's early days. In the first half of matches, you don't really know what to do. But this is this is far from over. We've had a comeback before. So let's have a look at it then. I'm not sure. I want to blame it on slack defending, but I think it's just a case of this guy here, whoever it is. Gabriel Silva gets pulled across, and then Balotelli drifts out wide. So if anything, it was good play by Liverpool and a bit of naivety from us at the back, from a Manchester City loanee, as I'm going to call him now. It's nothing to do with me. So here we go. Pixie, can he create something? Daniel Sturridge, obviously against his former club. Lots of Liverpool players of the now in this game. Goetze, oh there it is, an instant reply almost. Well, 7 minutes gone. But Mario Goetze with his 18th goal. Why do I read the time of the goal as how many they've scored? I guess if it was like 79, I would know, okay, they've not scored 79 goals. But his 8th goal of the season in the 18th minute. Contreras once again getting the assist. I hope he's credited with it. He has been, I think he's got more assists than anyone else in our team. We'll take a look at the end of the episode. As I say, a bit of a longer one today. We'll see how we've got on throughout the season. And obviously the next episode will be one we all get excited by. Me more than anyone, really. It's the transfer special, which obviously I don't know how special it's going to be. Hopefully very special. We should get some good money from the Champions League, which would be nice. Pixie, Oh, Simon Mignolet with a save. Manuel Neuer lookalike Simon Mignolet. Doesn't really look anything like him. Don't know why I've said that. Right then, at half time. Okay. The mouse has been flipped. That's how annoyed I am. At half time, it's Swindon 1, Liverpool 2, which is kind of good and bad. I like how full this end of the ground is. I can't wait to get a new stadium. I'm really excited. I don't know how big it's going to be. They've been planning it for about 4 years. So when that's announced, I'll tell you immediately. It should tell me this summer how big the ground's going to be. And then I'll be like, oh my God, it's going to be 30,000 rather than 24. Keep going out there, boys. We can still win today. No, look, come on, gentlemen. Pick your heads up. You weren't even that bad in the first half. I believe you've got what it takes to go out there and make a difference. Go on, go out there and improve. Our bench is very strange. It's a mix of experience and youth. Joe Allen, another one, Fabregas, Rooney, and then obviously Taylor Cleaver, who is the other end of the spectrum. Anyway, we'll keep things as they are. In fact, I'm going to change this up to fluid, I think, for the second half. See if we can sort of get our wing-backs involved a bit more phases of play. Although they are very pacey on the break. You think about Sterling running at you, you're going to be in a spot of bother. 60 minutes gone, well, 63 now. Not much has happened. I'm going to bring Joey Allen on. Why not? I'm going to push Goetze up as a shadow striker. Try and get those three working in tandem. I'm also going to make Wellington a regista just for the second half, just to get these three closer together. And hopefully our defence will just continue to do a job. Right, okay. Corner ball, whipped in. It's semi-cleared by us. Back to Coutinho, though, who's got Sterling inside. Tell you what, Silva's done an excellent job. But Widmer gets there first. And I thought we'd gone straight through the back of Sterling there. Blimey, we'd do without that. Moreno, good tackle, but they seem to win every second ball at the moment, and Henderson is finding space, as is Sterling. There's three guys just behind our back line are causing havoc. Henderson, now we know his delivery is very good. Into Sterling. Widmer. Oh, they're playing it around very nicely. It looks ominous, doesn't it? Contreras, though, even on a yellow, he's making fantastic challenges. Balotelli, that looks like it could be the league title going to Liverpool if you just take this away. Look, I'll put it over here for now. You can see that Liverpool will be uncatchable. I'm not sure about the Manchester United result. Obviously, before the game, it was possible that we could catch them. Obviously, a loss here is ruling that out completely. But there's still something to play for against Tottenham. I want to make sure we secure that fifth place. As you can see there, if City win their next game and we don't do anything, then we will drop down, which is, fifth is better because you don't have to go through the first part of the qualifying. But it's not over here, folks, as Pixie makes his way through into Daniel Sturridge. You can't miss. And it's 3-2. Maybe. I was going to say the dream's on, but I think United are winning. So all we can do now is stop my team, my real-life team, from winning the league. Well, we've got to have goals in life, and this is one of them. Come on, boys. Get yourselves another goal. Right. Oh, hello. Highlight. Joey Allen. Surely a penalty referee. Pixie. Into Joey Allen. Wellington. Can we get something on the end of this? Can we seal off the season with two good... it's been piled in by Sturridge. I don't know what was going on. But it's 3-3. An unlikely comeback in this second half. Which will actually secure the fifth place spot, which means the last game will mean nothing. But I'm still going to show you what happens with it. That header, he's got to be scoring that. And Daniel Sturridge, with 5 minutes to go, has made this not over for us or Liverpool. I feel a bit bad now. I feel like I threw one down. I thought it was done. Oh no, get that out of the way. Get rid of it. Okay, that'll do, I guess. And that's time. And you can see they've had the better of the play, clear-cut chances. We've had 4 compared to their 3, so, it's been a pretty even game. You've done brilliantly to come back and salvage a draw against the champions-elect, perhaps. I don't know who Liverpool have got last game of the season. I guess we'll check that in a minute. That's a really pleasing result. Daniel Sturridge getting 2. He's not exactly in his peak anymore. We've mounted the 2-goal comeback. Hull have been relegated as well as West Brom, which, I don't know, is that disappointing or not? We'll send the assistant because we're doing a live com. Occasionally I do the press interviews. I did one recently. I don't know if you remember after the City game, they had a penalty, which... turns out it wasn't, because I got furious about it, and UEFA said nothing, so they knew they were guilty. Brian sat Chris Hewson. That's okay. I thought he was there. No, the voice. Sorry, I started that cough, and then it went really quite gruesome. So I was like, I'll cut that bit out. If I forgot to cut it out, everyone, I'm really sorry. There's a chance I will have forgotten to cut that out because it's just in the middle of the video and the drama of the Tottenham game at the end of the season, and I'll just forget. But, here we go. Oh, Mario Goetze. He wants to talk about leaving to join Manchester United. Well then, Mario, it's interesting that you come to me to talk about this because you're a big player here. I can't sell you to a team in the same division. He's fine with it. Excellent. That went far better than I imagined it was going to be. Who's in the Champions League final? Obviously, we got to the quarters. It's Juventus versus Manchester United. I can kind of see why Götze wants to leave then if they're in the Champions League final. English football back on top, people. Potentially. That's been a big talking point recently. I don't know if you saw that there. Manchester City have won the Champions League, as have Schalke. Manchester City won it back to back. Were they the first team to win it back to back? Don't tell me. Oh, they bloody were. Oh, do you know what? You can see that happening as well, can't you? You can genuinely see that happening in a few years. City just get furious about not doing anything in the Champions League and then just win it back to back. And everyone shuts up. That's it. They're considered the greatest team of all time, and we all have to just move on, I guess. Anyway, enough about Manchester City's. Oh, I'll come back after this. Right, that didn't take too long, luckily. They've been weird with the save times this year. They started off fine. No, sorry, they started off terribly. Then they put a hot fix in. Then it came back and they went terrible again. And then they put another hot fix in. So we're expecting a few weeks' time they'll be terrible again. I'm going to start Mario Götze out of the shadow, and I'm going to put Wellington in there as a regista. We seem to create a bit more. The pressure was mounting on Liverpool in that second half. And I want to start with a similar verve. We'll stick it in counter, though, because we're away from home. And we're not going to make any changes. This is my first 11. Well, it's my first 11 without Casca. But we definitely need strengthening. That middle of the pitch needs strengthening. As I say, probably going to look at wingers next year. We'll get rid of the league table because we are pretty much guaranteed fifth now, I believe. Which is do you know what? It's not the Champions League, but it's a pretty successful season by all accounts. I think we can be pleased with it. Our first year in the Champions League, so we had that to deal with in the early part, and that certainly hindered us. Do you know one thing we've not done as Swindon, and it's keep a clean sheet for ages? No, is do well in a domestic cup competition. We've not really set one of those alight. So maybe next year, not in the Champions League, so our squad rotation can be a little bit more kind of able, and we can have a go at one of the cup competitions. I want to do so. I want to in all seriousness, this save has been really fun, and I hope you enjoy watching the progression of the Swindon lot. But we need to start winning things. So next year, the priority, we're going to take the cup competitions that a bit more seriously, I think. So even if we don't qualify for the Champions League next year, no, we will. But I mean, we've got to fight for a trophy domestically. So it's been of worth, I think it's the right thing to do. Daniel Sturridge plays in Pixie, looked a little bit offside to me, but regardless, it's a fantastic save by Hugo Lloris. So I guess we give him mad props for that one. Oh, Abrikov, nearly. That was a good effort as well. Again, though, Lloris holding strong. Is very good on this game, Hugo Lloris. He's one of the better keepers in the Premier League. I think with him and Courtois, there's not much else there. De Gea, maybe I've not seen too much of him to know. He did very well in the FM League, though, did David De Gea. So I guess that's a good thing for him. Well, he wasn't actually. So at half-time, the team talk's gone quite well. Only Daniel Sturridge has reacted poorly. We're going to give Wayne Rooney his final game for the Swindon lot. We'll give him a half. Why not? It'll be his final game. He depreciates like no other player I've ever seen. He just, I don't know, he gets to a certain age and he's just like, no, not doing football now. They probably score now. Wayne Rooney for Swindon. Missed it. See, 3 years ago, that would have been a goal. Gabriel Silva on this left-hand side. The attack's not over. Comes out to Fekir. Is he going to get a shot on goal? No. Plays it back out to Gabriel Silva. Into the middle. Wayne Rooney. Oh, you Wazza. Kurt. Wazza. Kurt. Wazza. Because he's called Wazza. Wayne. Yep. Okay. Rooney playing through Götze. That's what he's still good at. Holding it up. Giving it again. Wellington. Come on. We've got to get a goal out of this pressure. Fekir. Rooney. Oh, he's done it. Wayne Rooney's got the goal. I take it all back, Wayne. You're in your prime. It's his first goal of the season. I've barely played him this year. I've got no idea. First goal of the season for Wayne Rooney in the final game of the season. And what a goal it is. To seal off a mesmeric career. I assume he'll retire after this. No one's going to pick him up. He's got a goal in the Premier League against his favourite... Well, against his I was going to say his favourite team, Tottenham Hotspur. I don't know what on earth that's based on. He's an Everton boy, isn't he? Well done, Wayne. Congrats. Do you know what? We're going to give another substitute appearance. Cesc Fabregas. Thank you for your time, Cesc. I've appreciated everything you've done for us. I would give... Do you know what? Fotheringham's coming on as well. Forget it. I'm being sentimental in the finals game of the season. There's no room for sentiment. I hate it when England do this. But, you know, we've got a... Oh, no. Okay, Mana. Rooney, surely not. Oh, if Rooney was in behind there, it'd never have got there. No. Oh, imagine that. Bring him on. Fotheringham concedes instantly. There's no room for... Oh, no. There's no room for sentiment. Oh, forget what... Gertz is behind the goal there. What on earth is he doing? Watch that again. I'm pretty sure Gertz is stood behind the goal line. I could be wrong. But apparently that's Gertz's missed interception, right? Let's keep an eye on Gertz. So where is he? He's one of these. There he is, look. Gets behind the goal line. What you see there, you mug? What are you trying to do? And even if you head it out, goal line technology. I shouldn't have brought Fotheringham and Fabregas on. But it means nothing. We've got ourselves a 5th place finish in the Premier League. A good draw against Liverpool. A disappointing loss to Tottenham. But there it is. New White Hart Lane was the occasion. Tottenham versus Swindon was the result. And 2-1 was the score. I don't know what I'm saying. So yeah, there you can see it. It's confirmed. And it's good job we got that point against Liverpool. Otherwise, we would have finished 6th. So the comeback actually meant something. This episode, what we've learned is this episode was worth it. And I'm very pleased for all involved. 17.5 billion, as you can see up there. Liverpool win the Premier League. They did, in fact, win it. Congratulations to them. 3 back-to-back Premier League titles. Is that the first time that's ever been done? I don't know. It feels like it might be. Rodgers has entered the Hall of Fame. I'm going to have a little look at that. Rodgers has entered the Hall of Fame. Of course he has. He's up there with the greats of Shankly, Dalglish and Paisley. Good for you, son. Good for you. Ferguson's still on top by a distance. Bit annoying. 3 times in a row, though. I've got to be pleased with that. As I say, 17.5 million, finishing 5th in the Premier League, which I'm going to have a cheeky look at our balance. 53 million, and that's before the Champions League money comes in at the end of the year. So, things are looking good for the Swindon lot. And that brings us to the end of the episode and the end of the season. But before we leave and before we go, let's take a look at some of the league stats. In fact, let's look at the overall stats. Let's go all in, shall we? Oh, no, not... Okay. There we go. Right, then. So, the average ratings of our team, as you can see, Casca well on top, 34 and 39. Fantastic season for him, a 7.52 average rating. Not far behind. Pixie's done alright for himself, 11 assists, 21 goals. For a 20-year-old, that ain't too shabby, is it? For Kier, someone you sort of goes under the radar for this team, really. 1 goal, 7 assists, a 7.25 average match rating. Contreras with 10 assists, which is remarkable. And Mario Götze has come out of nowhere with the assists, 16 assists. Holy moly. Player of the match is Pixie, closely followed by Casca. If we look at our past completion rates, I guess we'll really only take this one into account. We brought him on loan. Ibrahim Diallo. Yeah, I'll eventually one day get that right. Who knows? Maybe we'll bring him in on a permanent deal if Inter are willing to let him go. Mike Richards not that far behind either. Joe Allen, of course, as you'd expect, is up there. Tackling-wise, Contreras and Silva, that is a key part of how we play. I go on about it all the time. And I see Wellington there too, but our full-backs will, of course, be tackling the most. You'll see it time and time again. We'll win it back in those wide areas. Ping a ball through to our forward men, and it unleashes on the attack. And maybe with some wingers, that's something we can look at next year. And what else do we have here then? Dribbling on gender. Oh, not too bad at all. Fakir's not bad at it either. Shots on target percentage. Casca's with a 67% shots on target percentage. That's really good. For anyone that knows their shots on target percentage, you'll know that by Casca is remarkably good. Yellow cards. Oh, Wellington's got a few. Actually, that's not a lot, is it? I don't know how many that is total, but that's not a lot. And red cards, only a couple. Manamana and Abrakov getting them. I'm pretty sure both those games were live commed as well, so that makes it worse. Who's underperformed, though? If you take a sort of a sample, I guess Mike Richards is the only one you could think could have put in a bit more of a shift. Aside from that, I'm not too disappointed. Maybe a little bit more from Manamana, but nah, I'm not going to sit here and complain. So, as I say, that's the end of the season and the end of the episode. If you've enjoyed the video, a little bit longer, we've hit the 20-minute mark today. Please leave a like if you want to see more. Subscribe to the channel. Next time, Champions League, no. Oh, God's sake, Ben, why bring it up? Next time, there'll be a transfer special. It should be excellent. We'll definitely invest in the team, and we'll have some new arrivals to showcase to you next time. So, from me, Dr. Benji, with love, with care, goodbye.